Alright, hey everyone, TechU is here, and welcome back to yet another video. On this day, 8 years ago on May 28th, 2015, Splatoon 1 was released to the public in Japan. Man, I can't believe it's been 8 years since Splatoon was first released. This franchise has been through quite a lot in the past several years. Initially, this was something that people had dismissed due to how different the game was from other shooters, such as Call of Duty or Halo, and the fact that it was on the Wii U, which was a console that was kind of doomed from the start, primarily due to the poor marketing and the large software droughts at times. Despite that, this game still did pretty well for Wii U standards, with the game selling around 4.95 million copies. For reference, the Wii U has sold around 13 million units, to put that number into perspective. Heck, there are quite a few people I know who bought a Wii U purely for Splatoon, and I can't blame them at all. And yet, here we are 8 years later, with Splatoon being one of Nintendo's top franchises along the likes of Mario and Zelda, with 3 games, a live concert, the crossovers in games such as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Smash Ultimate, and more. And I even consider Splatoon to be up there in one of the best shooters made in the last decade. It was really fun to revisit the game for the anniversary, although I had to use the Pretendo custom servers because at the time of me recording this video, the official servers are still down and we don't know when or if it will even be back. That will be pretty sad if that's the latter, since that means a large chunk of Splatoon will be locked away unless you decide to use fan servers. Link in the description for more information. This is a game that really means a lot to me and others, with this being one of the first online multiplayer games I had invested myself into. Even the single player campaign, despite being somewhat more basic, still really holds up with the stellar level design, the lore with a ton of depth, and an amazing final boss. Same with the soundtrack, amazing soundtrack by the way. This game partially contributed to what I enjoy about gaming, being the interactivity with communities thanks to Miiverse. Even though it was far from perfect as a platform, there was something just really cool about seeing the Miiverse posts all around the plaza and stages with the artwork and the thoughts about the game that people had posted. The Splatfest, despite what you may think of them, overall did a great job of getting everyone to come together to celebrate. There is also just how good the core gameplay feels, with you fluidly changing from kit to square form for mobility around the map, and coming out of your aim to shoot at your opponents. The weapon classes are also pretty unique, like what other game has a weapon such as a paint bucket? It's amazing. Same goes for how unique the maps are in theming compared to other games, such as Mori Towers taking place in Skyscraper, the Anchovy games taking place in a game development studio with propeller platforms, and Hammerhead Bridge, the original run, taking place on a bridge that is under construction. This game is the true definition of an experience. If you miss out on this game due to not having a Wii U or the game just not looking interesting, you really miss out. While the sequels to this game are all good in their own right, there's just a feeling that this game has that just doesn't really feel the same in the others. Thank you Splatoon for everything that you have done, even if some aspects weren't the greatest. And here's to another 8 years of Splatoon. Thank you for listening.